4 little ladybugs climbing up a tree.
At first glance, this 64-year-old grandmother and this 36-year-old single mom may not appear to have much in common. But as half-marathon finishers, both Yvonne Schorb and Kelly Perella can literally walk circles around me.
I never dreamed that I could do a half marathon, but I did a half marathon in Philadelphia 2 years ago. And I've done 2 other half marathons since.
13 miles is a long time, and the fact that I did it and I'm going to do it again next year amazes me.
As she trained, Kelly surprised herself, walking up to 30 miles a week to get ready for the Lehigh Valley Half Marathon in September.
I don't know that I've ever been prouder of myself because I never ever would have thought that I could do it.
At 5 feet 11 inches tall, Kelly always struggled with her weight, and after her daughter Lexi was born in 2005, her weight reached 280 pounds.
There was a point where I was really sad that I was 36 and I could not run a mile. What's 9 plus 6?
Between work, kids, and planning a wedding, Kelly didn't make exercise a priority. Then, after her dad died suddenly of a heart attack in January, Kelly gave her lifestyle a serious second look. In the middle of winter, she tied her laces, zipped her jacket, set her stopwatch, and started moving.
The first day that I went out, I barely made it through a mile.
Adding 1 mile at a time, Kelly walked off 65 pounds in less than a year. Between pavement pounding and calorie counting, she dropped 3 sizes, from an 18 down to a size 12.
I feel like I'm a completely different person.
Now her morning walks have become so routine, Kelly rarely goes a day without working out.
I usually walk for 45 minutes to an hour, and I usually walk between 3 and 4 miles, depending on how fast my pace is for that day.
To get in shape, Kelly followed a training schedule designed by fitness instructor Michelle Stanton, author of Walk Off Weight.
Basically, if we could bottle exercise, it would be the wonder drug. And walking is so great because it's a lower impact. So especially as we're getting older, it's easier on our joints.
Studies show walking increases energy, boosts mood, improves sleep, lowers cholesterol and blood pressure, reduces risk for heart disease. The list goes on and on. After hearing Kelly's story, I'm intrigued and also wonder what I'm doing wrong. So Michelle's agreed to teach me a few things to improve my own walking workout. Turns out Michelle has plenty to teach me. To my surprise, she begins not with my legs, but with my arms.
It's a pendulum. You want to swing from the shoulder, let it come up to about chest height, and swing back. And really pull, drive those elbows back, and all of a sudden you start using those muscles in your back.
As I work on the arms, Michelle moves on to my posture.
You don't want to hunch over when you walk or lean back. Those are common mistakes people make, and it slows you down. As soon as you stand up nice and tall and focus your eyes about 10 to 20 feet out ahead so you're not looking at your feet, you start to speed up.
Next, Michelle helps adjust my stride.
Everyone says to me, oh, you can walk faster because you have longer legs. Not true. The key to walking faster is more quick steps, and you do that by taking shorter steps.
Finally, the cardio workout really kicks in as Michelle explains how to ratchet up to a fitness walk.
So intervals are the best way to do this. You want to speed up for 30 to 60 seconds and then come back down to that brisk pace.
After this coaching session with Michelle, I can already feel the difference. My heart rate's up and I can really feel it in my shoulders and especially my shins.
Let's pick it up to a brisk pace as if we have someplace to go.
After years of yo-yo dieting, Yvonne, the grandmom also from Coopersburg, found her stride with Michelle's interval workouts.
And for me, that was the fun thing, to see how winded I was at the very beginning or even how slow I was. But then as I counted my steps in those intervals, how that increased and I got better at it.
Let's pick it up.
During this 8-week plan, Yvonne turned her leisurely strolls into fat-burning cardio workouts.
Okay, fast interval, here we go.
More than 2 years later, Yvonne has dropped 35 pounds, lowered her blood pressure, and cut her triglycerides.
Okay, pump those arms. Standing nice and tall.
Though Yvonne claims she's not very athletic, she developed her speed up to 13-minute mile pace and finished her first half marathon in less than 3 hours.
So I have a goal. My goal is next year I'll be 65 and I want to go back to Philadelphia and do the half marathon there again. That will be my 65th birthday present.
Keep pumping those arms.
Whatever your goal, whether it's to walk a half marathon, to lose weight, or to get active, Michelle says get started. even if it's 10 minutes a few times a day.
I know women do this all the time. We put everybody else first, but we're going to be better wives, mothers, daughters, sisters, friends, and workers in our job if we take the time and do something good for ourselves. And walking is a great way to do that.
If you fall off, Michelle says don't be too hard on yourself. Get started again. Just look at Yvonne and Kelly. They did it just like you can by taking one step at a time. For Tempo in Depth, I'm Laura McHugh reporting.